of a gentleman who's being greeted rapturously by this huge Ibrox crowd. A crowd that is touching on 40,000 at the moment, and I am told they've sold something in the region of 41,000 tickets, and that is part of the reason this man has been brought to Ibrox. Referee for today, George Smith from Edinburgh. Well, Dundee United have the very distinct advantage of a very strong wind blowing left to right. But the very first thing we've noted is that whereas Graham Roberts came on winning number 2, that didn't fool anybody. He's playing right in the heart of Rangers defence alongside Terry Butcher, with a play for England. That long, languid pass again by the Rangers captain, so characteristic of his play this season. Roberts lying to his side. Boy's slight misjudgment, Bowman heading it there. And by the way, one of the Dundee United players who have been suffering this week, he and Eamon Bannon were ill until yesterday. Paul Sturrock got a leg fitness test, he had a poisoned toe. There is Roberts. And I think you'll find that Roberts will push forward whenever he thinks it's advisable. Davy Cooper with him. And Malpez round the side, and Durant, a little bit slow going for that goal kick. There's Davy Cooper on his form. I don't think there is anything finer in European football on the left. Butcher, powerful in the air. No free kick that time. There's Durant, Souness. Right round the edge to Cooper. Dragging players with him now, Souness. A little bit too obvious that time. And there is Butcher inevitably. Beside him, Roberts. Ferguson took that well, McPherson. Souness. Now Cooper. Malpez goes with him. Wanting the return and gets it. Oh, he was unfortunate. A brilliant probing run again by Cooper. Dundee United have been very tight in defence. He's closely marked. And look at this lovely skill. Getting the return. And as I said, unfortunate for him in that rebound. Souness. Boys, David Neary has this covered though. Plays it simply and effectively. Trying for the near post one this time, just gets in and whipped away. Well, that's a beautiful play by United. Nice reverse header there by Ferguson. Now Bannon from Sturrock. Now Sturrock. It's wide. And there's McPherson, safety first. But United, in all honesty, spread-eagled the Rangers' defence. Brilliant counter-attack. Sturrock again. Just out by Butcher, McGuinness aiming for the shot. Well, United almost took the breath away from everybody in Ibrox Stadium with the pace of that counter-attack. Butcher, poised, Fleck, had to walk it to the outside, too many players near him. There goes Cooper this time. Was great play by Cooper, and he can't go through, and it's touched back. Oh, Cooper at his very best. He really decided enough is enough, I'm going to have a go on my own against this excellent defence. It almost came off for him. Of course, he's very one-footed, he couldn't get it to the right foot. Cooper again. Sinners. And the Rangers get the free kick for that tackle. Sinners was setting either himself up or perhaps even Derek Ferguson for a shot. 24 minutes gone, free kick to Rangers. There's a man doing a little bit of the signalling. Cooper to Sinners with the shot is there! No! Offside! I think offside's been given. Linesman right on the spot. There it was. Now Sinners drills it in here. Well, you know, it's one of these cases that there might just technically have been somebody stepped offside. Fair enough, I agree, but oh dear, a goal like that to be chopped off with somebody not really influencing the play at all. Butcher. Fleck. There's McCoy's. McCoy's on his own, tries to go in there. Certainly no foul. Fleck. Corner kick. And I think Billy Thompson annoyed with his defence. A little bit slack there, but I think Rangers want more aggression from McCoy's like that. Well wide with it, there he was again, Andy McCoy's. That was a much more productive run by McCoy's. We've seen virtually nothing of him up front. Now Roberts. There's McCoy's with a chance. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, actually, trying not to be too unkind about it, it looked easier to score. There he was, looked up and put it wide of the faraway post, which, you know, might even be harder to do than score. And there goes the half-time whistle. Well, as I said earlier on, the pattern was quite simply so much of Rangers' pressure that had Dundee United counter-attacking as much as possible. We just had a half-time score from Clydebank, which produced perhaps the biggest cheer of the afternoon. But the cheer that came nearest that was when Graham Souness, of course, scored. A lovely, excellently struck free kick. It was, there you are, see it again, but the linesman had his flag up away in the far side. It didn't count, and although Rangers were aggrieved by that, they simply got to fight back and get themselves into a superior position, which I think on pressure they certainly deserve. Off Rangers go, this time they have the wind at their backs and something like 42,000 supporters. And clearly they were frustrated by a quite brilliantly organised Dundee United defence in that first half. And when Dundee United set their minds not to lose a game, they are awesome in their stubbornness. Roberts made a very impressive start. Sinners, McPherson, now Butcher. Fleck almost got that, and David Neary was there. Roberts all in his own. Butcher. Twice. Better play by McCoy's there, shoving it back now. Souness. Cooper, inside he goes. Malpass did brilliantly there, though. Ian Ferguson. Here's Roberts going in. Roberts going through for Rangers. And there's Souters, yes! He's done it! Ali McCoy's from a brilliant run by Roberts. It looked as if the Englishman was going to get it himself. There he is, and everybody seemed to get out of his way. Well, initially he did. And through he went, saw the space. McCoy's with them, the danger's still there. And the Rangers striker did it very coolly eventually. 3 minutes gone. Here's Durant. Flag going in. Oh, much too cumbersome. Eamon Bannon. But now McPherson. Flag. Souness, so brilliantly saved. Superb start by Rangers. Magnificently struck by the Rangers manager. Look at this, and that's international class saving. United don't know what have hit them in the second half. Barely 4 minutes gone. And Rangers get another corner kick. Swinging again from Cooper. Souness. No, too easy with that. You can see what was at the back of his mind. Possibility of chipping the keeper. Oh, that was superbly done there by Roberts. Right off the back of his head. Good understanding already. Ferguson doesn't quite get away with it. Does this time. Free kick, yes. Page. Fiery on the tackle there. Good young player, Page. Long way to go in the game. Roberts. Souness. Look at the tangerine wall again in front of him. There it is. Fleck on the edge of it. Good try. Well, I must say, Robert Fleck's had an excellent afternoon for Rangers. Obviously overshadowed by recent events and big names, but look at the way he took this. Really plucky effort by the youngster. Ball free kick. And United beginning to strengthen the play in midfield again. Bowman coming forward. Fleck goes with them. Away by Butcher. Malpass. Rowe. Roberts. Plenty of time there. I think that'll be a free kick, yes. Hooks. One to Graham Souness for taking that quickly, flicking it back and hitting the referee with the ball, which I think was all a bit accidental. Butcher with it. Deflect, and he scored! The simplest of goals. Robert Fleck, and the young man thoroughly deserves that goal. He has worked like a Trojan. Built like one too, isn't he? Yes. Simple goal from the reliable and accurate long passing of Butcher. Through he went, the cover wasn't there, and pow, 2-0. 19 minutes of the second half gone. Yes, good understanding there in the Rangers defence. Made that look very, very simple. In fact, it wasn't. Bannon was going at them at pace. Monroe. McCoist. In it goes, and here's Ferguson with a chance. Still has it. That's a cross over, and it's just past. Goal kick. On a fine sweeping move, and all credit again to Ali McCoist for the part he played on the left. Really wrong-footing Bowman, and there was Ferguson, and that's an excellent challenge, by the way. Really was. United substitute. In fact, it was Page right in behind that. Well, this young man has certainly acquitted himself with some glory this afternoon. He's worked hard, got a thoroughly deserved goal, and must be impressing the management. We keep talking about signing other players. Fleck again. There's a great shot. Yeah, no messing about. This travels at a fair rate of knots, but look at the goalkeeper. Yeah, I think he had it covered. He didn't make any great strain at all to get at it. Just under 10 minutes remaining. Better phase in the game for Dundee United. That's nicely touched on. McCoist brilliantly. It was Dave Neri inside him, and it's Neri who's there. What a transformation in these two front players in the second half. I mean, that's what makes a world of a difference to Rangers, who now have a substantial, solid defence, brilliantly creative midfield, and up front, well, in the first half they struggled, but certainly we've seen the best of these two, number 8 and number 9, Fleck and McCoist, in the second half. Ferguson, Fleck! Well, they're hitting this ball as if they've just discovered it for the first time. Watch the strength of this one. Whistling away. Dave Neri coming up now, Sinners. All the time in the world again. He has controlled and dictated the second half for Rangers in midfield. He's got players moving around him. He's got the best from the long passes out of his front runners. On to Durant. There he is. Now Ferguson. Just over. Yes, the goalkeeper touched that. It may have been rising and might just conceivably have gone over in any case, but Billy Thompson got a finger to this. There was a touch, yes, distinctly a save. Familiar corner kick from Mr. Cooper. Cooper. Far side this time, and it's just off. Well, notice the role of Terry Butcher here. He's right in amongst it, trying that back header. Good header, a cross goal there. Looked as if there might have been a touch, but in fact there wasn't. Goal kick. Here's Bannon. Push forward there by Kinnaird. Bowman. And the free kick, yes. Free kick to United, they want to get on with it quickly. And I wanted to Ira Monroe for that late tackle. Ian Durant again instructing somebody to come in beside him. Just the manager. We make it, the full 90 minutes have now lapsed. We're into injury time. Bannon, I think, is going to let rip. There was a deflection and there's a corner kick. That's only Dundee United's second corner of the entire game. Well away, Bowman is there. Just touched by Davy Cooper. Roberts getting his head to that. And some pressure from United right at the end of the game. Now played a minute injury time. Bowman is in there as well. Butcher gets it though. And Souness well away as the final whistle goes. And I would estimate there are still about 40,000 people in the stadium. They've stayed to the end. And it is quite remarkable. An astonishing phenomenon in Scottish football, verified today both on and off the field, with a superb performance by Rangers and the supporters greeting them all the way.
Very content.